So in this third series on my recollections of the interviews with Sir Frank Moore, it's at the end where I tie together really all this work over the last 6 odd years and the various YouTube interviews that I've done, and I finally in my own mind nailed the person who I think is mostly responsible for Brisbane getting World Expo 88, and you'll be surprised. Thank you.
So far, but there's still a missing link. So who got Doug Anthony involved when Fraser fell off the horse?
Yeah, so as I sort of indicated, there'd been several attempts to get an expo up, and they'd sort of been, basically all those ideas have been put out to pasture. Malcolm Fraser was really of a mindset that the centrepiece of the bicentenary was going to be the opening of the new Federal Parliament building. Plus also he had right throughout Australia bicentennial activities going on, which were probably established, if I understand the story correctly, actually by Gough Whitlam. But the bureaucracy that was in charge of the bicentenary wanted an international event, and they were keen on getting an expo. But yeah, they realised that not going to get the purse string holders to unveil it, to open the purse.
Yes.
And that's when all of a sudden this idea starts to come in from Queensland. You don't have to put your hand in your pocket. You just have to guarantee. You just have to put your hand up to fund it, but you don't actually have to put any real money into it.
Yeah, it'll be paid back.
Yeah, well, the state government actually took on all that funding. They didn't quite explain it fully because the federal government still had to put up their own pavilion, which they realised after the event, and then all of the state governments started to put their hand up. Well, we want you to pay for our pavilion. So it ended up costing him quite a bit, but it was a good story to start with. But anyway, so what happened was that, so Fraser had said, no, not interested. And then he had an accident up the farm. He fell off his horse and was in traction.
Yeah.
And
out of commission.
And Doug Anthony had a good working relationship with Joe Bielke-Peterson. And it was in a day, there'd been a downturn at the end of Whitlam's time, and they were trying anything and everything to get the economy up and running when the decision's being made. When it was finally at the gate of opening Expo, obviously then Bob Hawke had come into power and the economy completely changed. But at the time when it was running, they were after ideas. They wanted business momentum. And so Frank Moore's in the shower, he says. He hears on the radio, Malcolm's fallen off his horse. He's out of commission for a few months. And he said he bolted out of the shower, ran down the hallway to grab the phone, and there's no mobile phones in those days, to grab the phone to call Sir Joe, saying, for God's sake, get hold of Doug Anthony, let's push this through. And that's exactly what happened. So all of a sudden, Queensland, the option to keep the Expo on the books of the BIE was kept there, and there was enough momentum for everything to be finalised and crystallised, so that when Fraser came back in, the horse had bolted too late, all over Red Rover. And so that's how Queensland got
So there were horses involved in this story a lot.
My poor methodology of explaining. But so it was, as I said, it was a really fascinating morning with Sir Frank Moore, and it just made everything fall into place of the various stories that I'd heard from Sir Leo Hilshire, from Lou Edwards, and from James McCormack, and it just crystallised everything into place.
Yeah, there was a lot of motivations, wasn't there?
Oh,
I mean,
well, you're
building
really
infrastructure, building industries,
Yeah.
stimulating economies.
But the interesting thing is, reminded me a little bit of like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The answer is 42.
Yeah.
I worked out, well, the answer is actually Clem Jones.
Okay.
Because, you know, Clem
30
Jones...
years on, that's the answer.
Yeah, that's the answer, folks. But so Clem Jones got us the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
No Expo without a headline event, international event.
Yeah.
Clem Jones primarily set up the management structure
Yes.
that Sir Frank
Mm.
did. Clem Jones was the one who spoke to Jim Kennedy.
Mm.
And so obviously when you look at it, Clem Jones is the answer. So I
Mm.
now know who got us Expo 88.
There you go. That's the
Clem
key.
Jones. And how's that?
Yeah, it's only taken you 3 decades.
And so everyone, you now have the answer. I hope everyone found that of interest. And Jason, thank you so much for persevering through all of that.
No worries. Very fascinating.
Thank you. I really do love this part of the